Hi everybody and welcome to English 1A. This is your first recorded lecture, but you'll have anywhere from one to several of these each week. So let's start out with just getting to know what to expect in our English 1A class. So first, I'm your teacher. My name's Erin Fujinami. You can just call me Erin. And a little bit about me. I got my bachelor's and my master's from here in town at CSU Fresno. I'm busy aside from my work life, so I'm a mom, a wife, got all kinds of pets. I love to travel, read, and cook. So those are just some of the things that I'm into. I look forward to getting to know all of you. Important information about how to reach me. So general tips, try to contact me during school hours. So that's between about 8 to 3 Monday through Friday, not including holidays or weekends. If you reach out to me after hours or on the weekend or on a holiday, that's totally fine. I'll just get back to you as soon as I am back in the office during regular school hours. When you contact me, please make sure that you include your name, which course you're in, and then relevant details that I need so that I can get to your questions, in a timely way. So for example, if you need an assignment open or you have questions about a particular assignment, go ahead and include those details in your email. I usually respond within about 2 business days, and I appreciate your patience. I know that sometimes it's difficult waiting for that email back. I just get a lot of emails every day, so I can't always get back to everybody as fast as I would like to. So I appreciate you being patient. Other things in terms of how you can reach me. For a quicker response, you can text me. And you can do that by joining our class on this app called the Remind app. It's a free app, and it will allow you to text me. In each syllabus for each of my classes, there is a code in the syllabus. You're going to text that code to this number and follow those directions to get the app. Once you're in that app, then you can text me and it'll go straight to my phone, and you'll typically get a response faster than those 2 business days. You can also email me. I recommend using the inbox feature on Canvas. That's a little bit faster than my SCCD email. And then you can also email me at this address, and then for that one, that'll take about 2 business days for a response. So make sure that you're reaching out to me if you have questions or concerns or anything that you need my help with. So some information about our class and what to expect. You're in an English 1A class that does have a co-requisite of 205. So we're just working on college level writing, and this class just has a little bit of extra support with this 205 co-req. So this class is going to help you do things like learn to read, write, and think critically about important issues. Learn and practice some basics that are going to be expected of you going forward in your other college classes, and also build a community of people that you can rely on throughout the rest of your college career. A little bit of info about the co-req class. 205 is technically a separate course, and it's that extra support for 1A. I'm the instructor for both courses, and they work together. So you'll have your assignments and your readings in 1A, and then on a separate Canvas course, you'll have assignments and readings for 205. Remember that they're supplementing your 1A work. So a lot of the time they're just reflections and, some extra support that you can have for whatever we happen to be learning or working on in 1A. An important thing to be aware of is that your English 205 work is due every week on Wednesday, so keep that in mind. For 1A, our work is due every week on Wednesdays and also on Fridays. A note on the syllabus. The syllabus has everything that you need to know about our course, including course policies, everything that you'll need for class and where to find those things, links to tons of places to go for extra help, And it also has a detailed schedule of readings and assignments for the whole semester in case you want to see what's going on and plan ahead for important due dates and those kinds of things. So please make sure that you take the time to read through the entire syllabus. Goals for the class. So by the end of class, you're going to be able to do all of these things here. You want to be able to analyze and interpret professional texts, write various thesis-driven essays using evidence, and that does include a research essay. And then we also want to use academic language effectively. So those are just some of the things that we'll be working on. A quick note about tutoring. Tutoring is available for free through FCC. Tutoring is a required part of our class, and you can choose to do that in person or online. You have 5 different tutoring reflections that are due throughout the semester, and you've got those due dates listed in the syllabus so that you can plan ahead, because some tutoring does require you to make an appointment, and we want to make sure that you have time to, plan that into your schedule. Links with more information are available in the syllabus under that extra help section. So make sure that you're planning on using tutoring this semester. The Pass Center is one place that you can go for tutoring, and their contact info is here. General pass hours are here, and then they do also have online tutoring through Zoom, and they offer tutoring in a couple of different ways. So you can have walk-in, group tutoring, individual tutorings. They've got lots of good options. So that's one way that you can go about getting tutoring, and I highly recommend it to fulfill those 5 required sessions. Another option that you can use is the Tutorial Center, and again, they have in-person and online options. Their contact information is here, and then their hours are listed here. Another great resource that I highly recommend, and you can do a combination of the Pass Center and or the Tutorial Center, whichever one works better for you, to get those 5 required tutoring sessions done. You've also got the Writing and Reading Center, so this is yet another option for how to go about getting those 5 required tutoring sessions completed throughout the semester. So this is all of their contact info, again, online and in-person options available. And some of these tutoring options on campus or online do have some pretty extended hours, right? So like this one is open until 8, this one's open until 6. So not everything is like a 9 to 5 schedule. All right, so what should you expect in terms of weekly work for our class? Every week you have assigned readings, assigned lectures like this one, and then weekly discussions that are due. So you should start by going to the weekly readings. You're going to see a new module, which is just like an online folder that contains everything you need for the week. You'll see a new one of those each week by Sunday, and then that will give you everything that you need, for that Monday through Friday week. So I recommend starting with those assigned readings and then watching the assigned lectures. Again, you can watch those at any time. They're on YouTube, so you can get to them whenever. You can pause, go back and revisit things, whatever you need to do. And then you have weekly discussions. So this is what you're turning in. The readings and the lectures are going to prepare you to answer questions and do the work for your weekly discussions. Discussions are due every week on Wednesday and Friday, and you need to turn those in by 11:59 p.m. on those due dates. So start planning ahead and building time for that in your schedule. However, just because things are due on Wednesday and Friday doesn't mean that you should wait until Wednesday to start on the work, right? So let's say, for example, you work on Wednesdays and you work late, so you know that you're not going to be able to get them in by that time. You're more than welcome to do your readings and your lectures on any day of the week, and then get this discussion turned in, at a time that works for you. As long as they're in by Wednesdays and Fridays, then you're good to go. Another thing to expect in our class is collaboration. So no matter what you're working on, you should plan to work with your classmates, with tutors, and or myself. You should try to embrace this, idea that collaboration is going to be helpful for you in class. It is a part of our class. So just expect to be working in groups, working with each other, working with tutors, and that's just an important part of class. If you're concerned about having group grades, don't worry. Everything that you turn in for the class is still submitted and graded individually. So you will have a group that you're working with. You will be collaborating with other people. However, ultimately, you are individually responsible for completing your work, and you're graded individually as well. Things to expect from me. I do my best to give you really clear expectations for assignments so you know what to do, when, and how. I'm always open to talk about your progress in class on an assignment or about a concept you're struggling with. So the number one thing to remember is that I'm here to help. Don't be afraid to come ask questions, ask for a meeting online, text me on the Remind app, send me an email, and I'm always there, to help you troubleshoot. I will be posting new modules, and that's the online folder that has your weekly schedule and then your readings and all of that good stuff. Those will be available each week by Sunday so that you've got some consistency there. I'll do my best to respond to your texts or emails as soon as possible and within 2 business days. And I also do my best to be flexible with my expectations whenever I can. So if you have something that comes up or you're having trouble with something or you need a little bit of extra support somewhere, again, feel free to let me know. And I'm happy to do my best to kind of meet you halfway. All right, so what should you do next? Head to Canvas, go through the rest of the welcome module, and in that you're going to find our syllabus. Make sure that you look through that. It's a pretty lengthy document, but it includes everything that you need to know for the semester. So keep that handy and refer back to it throughout the semester. You should also look at your assigned group and directions for how to get in touch so that you can get in touch with your group. You're going to be working with the same group throughout the rest of the semester. So whichever group you're assigned to, make sure that you get in touch starting with the first week of class and then stay in touch throughout the rest of the semester. You'll also find links to all kinds of helpful stuff in that welcome module. So you'll see Canvas tutorials and guides, student FAQs, information about the Tutorial Center, and other helpful resources. So make sure that you look at those things. Also, the welcome module will be at the top of our Canvas page for the rest of the semester. So if you run into problems with anything, make sure that you check that welcome module first because it probably has the answers to whatever, issue you're having. After you've looked through that and you're comfortable with Canvas and how our class is set up and all of that good stuff, then you should start on the week 1 module. So our first weekly module is going to be available on Canvas. You can see our first weekly schedule so you know what is due during the first week of class, along with your first assigned lectures and readings and the week's assignments. Remember, everything that you turn in for class is going to be due weekly on Wednesday and Friday by 11:59 p.m. All right, so that is our welcome video. Thank you guys for being here. I'm excited to get to know everybody.